State of Minnesota. Paul H. Elmstrand. Matthew H. Ruge. Jamal J. Mitchell.
A somber ceremony in the nation's capital tonight as the names of 3 Minnesota police officers who made the ultimate sacrifice were read out loud as part of a candlelight vigil. Earlier this month, Burnsville firefighter and paramedic Adam Vinseth were honored at the National Firefighters Memorial in Maryland.
And tonight, the 2 police officers who were killed with him during that same standoff are being recognized as well in Washington, D.C. Maury Glover joining us now. And Maury, this is an emotional week for those officers, loved ones, and co-workers.
Well, that's right. Officers from 2 Minnesota police departments are in D.C. tonight. I spoke with the deputy chief of the Burnsville PD about what this trip means to him and his colleagues.
It is an honor. It was something we've been talking about for 15 months.
For the co-workers and loved ones of Paul Elmstrand and Matthew Ruge, this week has been a long time coming.
It's part of that healing, and not that there's closure, but part of the next step to hopefully remember these guys, but also be able to move forward.
Deputy Burnsville Police Chief Matt Smith says 167 members of the Burnsville Police Department, along with Elmstrand and Ruge's families, were greeted by honor guards at the airport and in front of their hotel when they arrived in Washington, D.C. on Sunday. They're in the nation's capital to take part in Police Week, where the 2 officers are having their names engraved on the National Police Memorial for fallen officers and read out loud as part of a candlelight vigil.
Emotions are up and down. You know, there's times where you do get a little tear in your eye and you're thinking about those guys, and then there's times where you're telling stories and you're kind of laughing and remembering them.
Elmstrand and Ruge were killed during an armed standoff in February of last year while responding to a domestic call. Nearly 70 members of the Minneapolis Police Department are also in D.C. to recognize Officer Jamal Mitchell, who was killed in the line of duty last year as well.
Realizing that you're not alone is really an important part of Police Week here, and being out here with others who have been through different but similar circumstances.
Smith says donations from residents and others helped most of the department make the trip, and he hopes being together in one place will help them all heal.
We couldn't have done this without the community, and we really appreciate it.
Now, in addition to tonight's candlelight vigil, a memorial service for all the officers around the country who died in the line of duty last year will be held in D.C. on Thursday. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Maury. Tomorrow, St. Paul police plan to honor lives lost in the line of duty throughout their department's history, and they will gather at the Minnesota Peace Officer Memorial outside the state capitol at noon. 33 St. Paul officers who made the ultimate sacrifice will be recognized. Both the police chief and the mayor will also deliver speeches. This is the 61st year the event has been held.